Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or wherever you may be at, whatever time it is. Hey, this is Alan with D9J Sports. We're right back at it with another show. I want you to take a few seconds and I want you to listen to this and think. When you were playing college football, or if you're playing college football now, if you were a fan, cheerleader, in the band, it didn't matter. You already know what time it is. If you're out there on that field and that band crunk that up, you bite down in your mouthpiece because you know it's time to play some football. Not pro football, not high school football. That's about that college football, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to it. College football. That's what we're here today to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, college football. Once again, it's Alan with D9J Sports, man. I'm right back at it with another show. Hey, we've got a great one lined up for you today. We're going to touch on some college football. And I'm going to start by telling you that, I had somebody come up to me and say, hey, man, what's your favorite college football team? And I chuckled at him because for me, my favorite football team is the Tyler Junior College Apaches. Now, of course, I played at Tyler Junior College, and I left there and signed with the University of Mexico, and then stayed there and went to Southern Arkansas University. But the best football team, my favorite football team, is the TJC Apaches, and they've got a big-time game coming up this weekend, a homecoming football game against the Kilgore Rangers, and they've got those Kilgore Rangerettes. But hey, we've got the TJC Apaches, and I'm going to be there. That's all I'm going to give you right now because I'm going to do a show on that, and I'm here to tell you I'm going to make sure I take my time. It's going to be the best show that I've done so far. The best show that I've done so far. And why is TJC my favorite school? Because in the early 80s, when I came out of high school, I was probably 5'9" and a half, maybe 5'10", 175, 80 pounds, soaking wet with bricks in my pockets, man. Hey, and Coach McGinnis and Coach Langley and Coach Wright, they came to Jasper, Texas, little old Jasper, Texas, and they offered me a full scholarship. And my parents, they loved it, man. They loved it, and they loved it, man. And I was thrilled, man. And I was in for a rude awakening, man. When I got there, it wasn't high school football. It was totally different, man. And the one thing that I will never forget is they didn't change my position. Now, if you're a black quarterback, we know how things went back in the 80s. And even to this day, sometimes you're labeled as a black quarterback. Being a small young man from a small town, things were different. And they didn't try to change my position. They did not try to change my position. They left me at quarterback, and they groomed me, and they trained me, and they groomed me, and they worked with me. And I was able to lead them to a conference championship and become one of the better quarterbacks in the history of the school, man. And it is great to know that somebody will take a chance on you. Somebody will take a chance on you. And for all of you young cats out there going to college and play football, basketball, track, and I'm not just talking about guys. I'm talking about young men and young women. When you do get an offer and you do the scholarship, you do not pay attention to somebody telling you, oh, don't go there as a small school. Because I can tell you so many great players in the NFL and baseball and track and everything that went to a junior college and started off. Because remember our motto on D9J Sports, not where you start at, it's where you finish at. So that's where we're going to be up at TJC, and Kilgore's coming in with those Rangerettes, like I said, and we're going to be ready for them, and I'm excited about it. Okay? So let's keep this thing moving, man. Next, we're going to talk about, let's go down to the Jasper Bulldogs, man. They're down on their luck. They're 2-5, and they've got a game, probably the biggest game of their season, coming up against Shepherd tomorrow night down in Shepherd. And hey, man, we faced some tough opponents, and against Western Stark, the breaks didn't go our way. But hey, that's football, man. That's how it is. But it's just another football in all sports is character defining, right? It's just like life. Okay, when you get knocked down, are you going to get up and respond? So Bulldogs, Coach Crumity, Coach Bronson, and all of you young men up there, okay? Ryan Bronson, okay? All you young men, okay, gonna get it together. You coaching staff, are y'all gonna get it together, okay? We got to get it together so we can make sure that we want to make the playoffs. And not because just we want to win one game. We want to get some momentum going into the playoffs. That's definitely what I want to do. So the players, Isaiah Coleman, continue to play like you've been playing, young man. Continue to do your thing. Roger Garza-Adams and the big tight end, Keoti and Big Dean on the line. All of you guys, let's get it done. Let's get it done against Shepherd this weekend. And you got to respect all your opponents now. You can't just go down thinking, oh, we're going to beat Shepherd because they're 1-6. Man, football don't work like that. It does not work like that. So you got to be ready to play. Okay? You got to be ready to play. And our offensive coordinator, man, hey, let's get it together, man. Let's get it together. Let's do what we got to do to get this victory. Okay? We got to do what we got to do to get this victory. All right? And let's keep this thing moving. Let's keep it moving. And that's Coach Barbay. So I know you are Coach Barbay. I talked to you a couple of days ago. Let's keep this thing moving, fans. Let's make sure we're on our best behavior. Let's make sure we travel down to the games. Bus drivers, make sure that we drive safe. No matter whether you're playing for Jasper, Shepherd, or wherever you're traveling, let's make sure we get our bus drivers the credit that they do. Cheerleaders and band and everybody keep doing your thing. And our final one, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Deion Sanders. And if you've been watching my videos, I've already nominated Coach Prime for the Coach of the Year for the things that he's done. And before I talk about Coach Prime, I want to tell young Draylon Miller from the 409. If you watch the videos he scored last week, young man, continue to do your thing. Continue to be humble, though. Continue to be humble, and you know what? You know the song, Humble and Kind. Continue to be that and keep putting in the work. Coach Sapp, hey, keep doing it. T.O., keep working with the young man out there wide out, Travis Hunter. You guys keep doing it. And Shadua Sanders, let me tell you something. I love what I saw from you last weekend. Not the touchdown. Of course, I love the touchdowns that you were throwing, but I love that leadership on the sideline. And if you watch the videos, I told the media personalities, don't get on to him, because if it was you know who, you would say they were being assertive. But he's a young black quarterback, and he's chewing his people out because they're 5-2 now. And I want everybody to remember, if they win this game, the Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Deion Primetime Sanders are going to be going bowling. And we ain't talking about at the bowling alley. You know what I'm talking about. They're going to be going bowling. So all them haters out there, Coach Prime, man, hey, you got to get it done. And don't you be surprised now. The biggest game was when they, at the end of the game against K-State, they're going to go bowling. But that game against K-State, when we took the lead and cut that play right there, I might live in infamy. Because I'm telling you, the Colorado Buffaloes look good, and they can keep that running game going. Now, they don't want to overlook their opponent, Cincinnati Bearcats, because they're going to be coming to play. You know, they're going to give everything they can against the Colorado Buffaloes. So, I said that was it, but you know, I got two more things I'm going to touch on, and we're going to get on out of here. They didn't play last week, but there's turmoil still in Dallas. You got Jerry Jones up in Bizarro World calling out his coach, telling his coach he don't know some of the plays he's designing out. Jerry, you ain't no coach. You're not a coach, Jerry. Stop that. So Dallas Cowboys, you already know what's going to be happening Sunday night. The Driving Me Crazy videos, Volume 3 will be coming out. And if you tuned into my show, you already know Volume 1 and 2 when the fans got their face covered up. Volume 3's coming up. Cowboys, you better be on the upswing, because if you're not, you already know at D9J Sports, we're going to give it to you. So Volume 3 is going to be coming up, Jerry. One week you're on a helicopter. The next week you're trying to buy race cars, while Derrick Henry might get 2,000 yards rushing again. And you could have got him. Devontae Adams out there with the Jets. You could have got him. But nope. You're buying race cars and flying choppers. So Cowboy fans, you already know what's happening. And if you're an anti-Cowboy person, I know you've been watching the Driving Me Crazy videos. And you probably can't wait. And that's going to drop. So finally, I'm going to tell you, TJC, Tyler, Texas. Hey, man, let's get it going. Know the weather's going to be good. It's going to be beautiful. I'm looking forward to it. My kids are looking forward to it. There's nothing like going to Tyler Junior College. And for all you people at Kilgore, we want you to travel over. It's not far, 25 or 30 miles. Bring everybody you can, because you're going to need some help. because the TJC Apaches, oh, we coming to ball. We coming to ball. Till next time, everybody, this is Alan with D9J Sports. And no matter where you at, you already know what's happening when you hear this song. Can't wait. Wherever your college team is playing this week, support them. Alan with D9J Sports. I'm definitely out.